What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Game Record. This is the last and final episode for our Last of Us review. This is going to be the season finale review. As always, I'm your host, Keyon, aka Mr. Chillzone, and I'm here with my co host for the day, for the finale, Raul Mendoza. Say what's up to the people.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Yup. Final one for now until season two
Yeah,
drops. But
still season two.
yeah, I was gone last week. Not gone this week. I was not going to what's it called? Make my absence be known a second week in a row. I have to be here. I'm sorry, y'all. Yes, last week I was too busy watching a movie where humans and apes go to war. And I was getting ready for a different podcast. So I just had a lot going on. Keon, if only I could explain to you the week from hell that was last week. I got
Oh, I
nothing,
could,
nothing that I wanted to get done.
I could
Nothing.
just tell.
Yeah,
I could tell.
yeah.
You saying like you were super like you couldn't do anything, just
Mm-hmm.
bogged down by every yeah.
Yep.
It was hard to even get in contact with you. I almost had to start 69 to get the operator
Not
to
the
get in touch
ops.
with you because.
Not the ops. Yeah, like Keon messaged me, and so Keon, I was so tired on Monday because of AEW Revolution that I swear I was going in and out of sleep while watching War for the Planet of the Apes. I would like watch up like 20 minutes, wake up, rewind those next 20 minutes that I slept through, fall asleep again, rewind it back. So I didn't get to finish watching that movie until like 3 hours later.
Damn,
So
how long is the movie,
2 hours. It's just two
bro?
hours. Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I think I'm gonna blame Tony Khan, but Revolution just drained the
no,
fuck
just
out of me.
yeah,
Like,
just blame Tony Khan, bro.
yeah, Tony
That's
Khan's gonna
like,
get blamed.
you know,
Yeah. I couldn't find motion to do anything. Everything kept overlapping or everything just, ended up getting in the way. And with
so
the end of
Stacy.
Last of Us coverage, so begins the Gamer Core's hard analysis of Hulu's History of the World Part 2. No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What's up, Stacy? It's always nice to see you in the chat, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we missed you last week, man. It was a good episode last week. Obviously it was the episode before the finale. So
Yeah.
I think what we'll do right now is we'll go ahead and get your thoughts on last week's episode. Right after we put up the banner. So we're gonna go ahead and get into some Last of Us season one talk. If you guys have not seen the episode and you do not want to be spoiled, this is your sign to get the heck up on out of here. But if you have seen the episode or you just don't care about spoilers, then go ahead and stick around. Spoilers will be commencing in five, four, three, two, one.
Ashley
Yes,
fucking Johnson,
sir.
bro. Ashley fucking Johnson. Ashley fucking Johnson.
Ashley Johnson, man. That that was such a pleasant surprise. For those of you who do not know, Ashley Johnson was actually the voice actress for Ellie in The Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. So, what a pleasant surprise it was to see her as Ellie's mom in HBO's The Last of Us. It was beautiful. It was actually, it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanna go ahead real quick and get your thoughts on episode what was it 8?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved episode 8, man. I think I'd put episode 8 as my second favorite or my third favorite episode. I think I'd still put it as number. I think I'd put it as number 3. Number 1 is the episode 3, number 2 is the premiere, and then I think number 3 would be episode 8. I loved just how raw and how meticulous the episode was to like detail and stuff like that. Like we just got so much out of there. Like that was the episode where I really felt like some of these characters were really starting to get under my skin. Like, oh my god, I could not stand another second of being around David. It made me relive all the shit that I felt during the game. Like, oh my god, I couldn't stand it, man. I couldn't. It was such a great episode. Really progressed more of what Ellie and Joel were going through, and it was great, man. I think that's got to be one of the best episodes of the season for sure. What's up?
I just want to know because I haven't been able to take my eyes off of it. But
That's right. Yeah,
so you finally open your third eye, huh?
yeah, bro. Yeah. Hey, bro. Everything, everywhere, all at once. One best picture, baby, last night. So we keep celebrating out here. Everybody, make sure you got your googly eye. Yeah.
Uh, nah, that's not. That's great. I'm glad. I'm happy to hear that. I did see that. That's fantastic. I definitely need to watch that because I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah.
Weird that they ended the season with the new game plus option. Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. So we got your thought. Yeah, you were right about Ali Abbasi, by the way.
Ho, 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 ho.
Uh, that man, he. Oh boy. I
Ugh.
felt, dude. I was telling Louise this when we reviewed the last episode. I counted 21 times. Now in the game, Joel was there to stop her when
Yeah.
she was turning him into shredded cheese. But like here, they just let her go to town on him. Rightfully so, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a he. Whew,
Yeah.
boy.
And dude,
Uh,
the sound design, man, just that sound,
yeah. Yeah.
like, oh,
It was gruesome,
yeah,
very very gruesome.
so good, man,
And then
so good.
you know, props to Bella Ramsey because dude, that I'm telling you that that uh that Emmy's coming.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're going. That nomination's coming. Don't know about the win yet, but it's coming, bro.
Yeah.
Like that whole episode that was Left Behind, and that episode just really showcased Bella's like strengths here, and now I think everybody who was kind of like complaining about like, oh, you know that's not Ellie, like that's not Ellie from the game. I think this episode started to really showcase Ellie from the game. Like
Yeah.
like if y'all had a problem with the way that that Bella was playing Ellie at the beginning of this season and during towards the middle, I think the transformation we see in this season and how we're gonna see it in the next one is really gonna show like, oh, okay, now this person feels familiar to me now.
Right. I definitely agree. Yeah, it's Bella Ramsey has done such a fantastic job, in my opinion, of giving us. She's kind of put her own style to Ellie, but it's
Mm-hmm.
still kind of the same Ellie that the majority of us know.
Yeah.
The hard headed, jokester who loves telling bad jokes.
More
It,
punch.
but she's lovable. She's very
Yeah.
you can, and I think this episode, bro, boy oh boy. So episode 9, the finale. Um, man. Um, so I'll go ahead. I'll let you give your thoughts on the finale, and then I'll give mine.
Well, like of course both of us knew what this was gonna end up as, right? You know what it was gonna end as. Um, but I mean, there was a clear like line where I said like, okay, I know how this is gonna end, but like, how are they gonna approach this? You know, how is the way they're gonna really like showcase it? And I would say that this is probably the most, uh, like the most accurate to the game. I know they were saying it in the what's it called in the interview too, where like this is the episode where we really just went to completely bring the game to the screen, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad because there's no better ending you can give this season than that. You know, where Joel makes the ultimate sacrifice for Ellie, and Ellie, what's it called, puts her trust in Joel, and now it's like, okay, you know, we start seeing the Ellie that has a lot of survivor's guilt. And I think that this episode capped off a monumental season that has truly shown what happens when you bring the people who created the source material and put a lot of love into that source material, and then you get yourself a team of writers, directors, cinematographers, and whatnot that all have a shared love or an appreciation about learning about this source material, and they create possibly one of the best seasons of television I've ever seen.
I agree 100%. This is absolutely 100% the best video game adaptation.
Yeah, bar none, bro.
Like,
Bar
yeah,
fucking none.
exactly, bar none. 1000%. They did this episode like they said. It was 1-to-1 with how the game went. It was shot so incredibly. The staircase scene where Joel, he takes the gun and then shoots the soldier up. It was so incredibly done. And then just him, traversing through the hallway, with the rifle, and just
Yeah,
gunning down any and everyone he saw,
yeah,
except for one person. Just kind of strange. I'm not making, of course, any assumptions, but there's a and some people may have missed it, but there's a scene where he comes up on a corner, and then there was a person that was ducking around the corner, but
mm-hmm,
they were like in shadow, so you couldn't see their face. It was just like they were, it was just a silhouette of a person, and a lot of people were
yeah.
thinking that was someone that is um
So
a part of
I would,
the.
yeah. So I saw on Twitter that people are saying that that's Abby. I have no idea who Abby is, um, and I've never played Last of Us Part Two. Luis, please fucking play this game already and upload the goddamn playthrough, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna start getting a lot of spoilers in these coming weeks. And
You will,
yeah,
yeah, you will,
so
you would definitely get
yeah,
spoilers.
I have no idea who Abby is, but that's the theory that people were saying, like, oh, that could be Abby. But
Yeah, I didn't. So okay, so I didn't know if you had saw that already.
mhm.
That's why I didn't want to say
Yeah, I
anything.
saw it. Yeah, I saw
Okay.
those I saw an article from IGN like, could that have been Abby? Last of
Yeah.
Us finale discussion. And like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. There was speculation that could have been Abby. Who knows? Um.
Yeah.
Who knows? But
Thank you for trying to tiptoe around that, by the way, but fucking
yeah.
can't
No.
keep my
I.
mouth quiet.
Yeah. No. That's true. Especially with a game that is as hot as The Last of Us. Like people just
Yeah.
aren't gonna shut up. You know. So.
It's like,
But yeah, I was trying to do my best.
yeah.
I was trying to do my best.
At least when
Um.
people brought up like if that was Dina in the last couple of episodes, like at least I know who Dina is, like
Mm,
she was the trailer, so
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But like, what's it called? I don't know who Abby is. I have no idea who that is. So I would like to keep it that way.
Yeah. Definitely keep it that way. Louise, please.
Play it,
Um.
Marty.
So. so.
Hurry up.
Yeah. We get through the hospital with. Of course, everyone knows what happens. We get through the hospital with Joel, and Joel he finally finds the after going through an absolute rampage on every single living body that came through those
Yeah.
hallways. He gets into the surgery room where Ellie is held, being prepped for surgery, and
Wait, but
and
the giraffes. The giraffes.
oh, the giraffe. You know what's funny
What?
is people were saying that those giraffes looked weird. They look CGI'd.
They're real giraffes, yo.
They were real giraffes. Yeah, they were real
Yeah, what
giraffes.
the fuck is your problem, yo? Those are real giraffes. This is a fake eye on top of my head, but those were real giraffes.
Nah, that was actually funny because I was like, they didn't even look fake.
No,
I
they
don't know. Like, I feel like you can't fake. I mean, you
y'all
can, but like,
y'all ain't going to the
I,
fucking zoo or what? Y'all know what giraffes look like, right? I mean the
right.
Toys R Us giraffe, y'all.
Like, she was literally feeding the giraffe leaves. I thought that was also another beautiful scene, by the way. Because Joel was kind of like looking at Ellie, like smiling, because he finally got to see how Ellie, interacts when she feels like a kid again, like a kid at the zoo. And I thought that scene was just so it touched me. It really did. It was
Yeah. Well, because the whole time, like Ellie's kind of like really nervous, like really unsure what even is going down. Like, you know, she's just she's just kind of like just there, right? And all of a sudden, like here she goes looking at these giraffes, and like there she goes. She sparks back to like that childlike wonder, like, oh, look at these beautiful creatures, and she finally has like a smile on her face, and like that's like
mm-hmm.
the one moment where like everything seems to be like fine, everything seems to be okay, and I think that that was such a beautiful scene. I'm glad they kept that from the game. I was like, please, like y'all kept
Yeah.
the monkeys, please keep the fucking the
The
giraffes.
giraffe. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and you could kind of see it was pretty cool that they brought in the same giraffes from the game. Okay, Stacy.
Bro, you're
um, no, yeah, and you and in that same breath, you can kind of see how Joel is kind of starting to feel about having
yeah,
to let go
yeah.
of
Well,
Ellie.
he finally starts talking to Ellie as a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And you got to see that in the last episode where
yeah,
Ellie was traumatized because she almost, you know, she got sexually assaulted by David.
yeah.
So
I don't know what the fuck you just left for, though.
no, it's not
No,
it's not funny.
no,
It was
no.
just
I know
it's
what
just
you're saying.
it, it just
Oh,
David's just fucking weird, bro.
yeah.
He's weird.
Oh, that's what he
Um
said. You already put that up. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
no, it's true, bro. Like fucking David was weird as shit, but like that actor played the weird pedophilic cult leader to the fucking T, bro. Like,
Yeah.
first of all, oh my god, I can't believe I even brought that up. I didn't bring it up, but what a fucking pimp hand he had, bruh. Holy shit, he knocked that bitch sideways, dog. Like he said, "No, I think the fuck not. You're not gonna speak in front of me like that." Like,
You know what's funny? And I told it to Louise when we reviewed it.
holy shit.
Bro, I tried so hard not to laugh at that, bro.
I laughed. I laughed.
Because
Like, I'm not
dude.
laughing at the fact that a person's getting hurt, right?
Right,
I'm laughing
yeah.
at the fact that that man had a fucking pimp hand.
And it came out of nowhere. It's like I don't think I'm not gonna lie. Did that happen in the game? I don't remember that happening in the game.
Bro, I don't remember that happened in the game. All I know is that that man literally got his hands up and with the piece said, Lord bless the pimp hand. Cause I'm about to fucking slap a bitch, bro. Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
David's
nah,
weird, bro.
that was good. That was
David's a
really
weirdo,
good.
bro. Yeah.
No, he's weird. He's weird. I thought it was also funny, like how they emphasized like the stuff they were eating so
Yeah.
much, especially when he handed the woman the food to cook, and she's like, "What is this?" And he's like, "Venison." He looks at it, and he's venison.
This.
Like,
Oh no.
okay, like I don't know. I've seen deer meat. I've seen venison. That don't look like no venison, bro. And
Nah,
and the
not at all.
people, and then when the people, all these innocent people, bro, are just scarfing this stuff down, and then David's weird ass had the biggest plate. Disgusting. Absolutely. Oh god. Yeah, it was important cutscene. Press it.
He learned from a pimp named Slipback.
Uh,
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
oh man.
Lord, please bless
Oh.
this pimp hand. Yeah, my brother even brought it
Press
up, bro. He's
F
like,
to.
because he had to watch the show. He watched it before I did, and when I watched it, he
Mhm.
goes, comes back, he goes, "Do you think how he just pimp slapped that girl?" Yeah,
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 I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna get a clip of that, and I'm gonna just put it in the stream yard.
yeah.
Uh,
Because that was straight up wild, bro. Like he didn't have to hit her that hard, bro. He didn't have to
nah,
hit her in
he really
general,
did.
but
Yeah,
you didn't have to go all like that, bro. Man, it's like,
yeah. That was that was that was one calculated. that was one calculated and measured pimp slap for sure. Uh,
100%. I think
so
honestly that man was holding that one in for ages. Like hadn't
no, he
really like
definitely was.
yeah, he hadn't had anybody like talk back to him in a while. He's like, oh,
Hmm.
it's been since 2003 that someone's ever talked back to me. This pandemic really had people like kind of just like laying low and being like, okay, yes sir, no sir, and then all of a sudden
Hmm.
here comes this one lady who wants to what's it called open her mouth and say something that's honestly kind of true. Like yeah, man, like you know
Oops.
she wanted to what's it called I can't sit here and say that any of the choices that any of these characters have made, me and my sane self would not want to do the either. Like, except for the villains, right? But like, yeah, I
Yeah.
understand why this woman who's like clearly mad and upset and sad that her husband was killed by Joel would want Joel to be dead.
Hmm.
But instead, David decided he needed to go all biblical and shit. And
Weird, bro.
that's weird, bro. But
Weird. I'm
but
telling
yeah.
you that he listen. You know, and if you think about it, had he not been such a weirdo, Ellie would probably be dead. Not even
Yeah.
gonna lie. He
No,
she
yeah.
would she would 100% be dead.
Would have
Uh,
the moment that the guy walked in back of her with the gun, like I think he would have
yeah,
easily just kill her.
just popped her right. Yeah,
Yeah,
hmm,
pop her right there.
yeah. So,
But he's fucking weird.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. David is so weird, bro. I listen. I
I'm telling you, he
I
got under my
had
skin, bro.
no. He got under mine too, especially when especially when she cracked his finger. And which was that was oh man, I loved it. And then he started walking out of the room, and he was like, "What's that you said? Little tiny pieces." Like, okay, bro. All right, man.
Well,
Sick, bro.
but yeah, I mean I really like the to go back to what we were saying, I like the way that they approached the that what's it called, that relationship this time, and how like really it did that 180 and it was like, okay, now Joel really does view Ellie as a as a daughter. Jelly. Sorry, man. I'm brain. I haven't had to be on here and talk to somebody in a while now, so you know, cut me some slack.
No, no. I'm surprised I've never heard like that. I mean, I guess that's you. Okay, never mind. I was like, I can't believe I've never heard like someone refer to Joel and Ellie's like their father daughter relationship as jelly like that. That is, I've never heard that, but that's actually pretty good. I'm gonna just start, whenever season 2 and season 3, that's how I'm gonna start referring to Joel and Ellie.
Jelly.
Jelly, yeah, absolutely.
Oh my
Um,
god, man.
but yeah, I I like the way that they approach their relationship. Um, toward the end, it was towards the end of the episode, you can kind of tell that Ellie. Well, actually, it was at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Ellie kind of is losing trust in Joel.
Oh yeah.
She thinks that he's lying about the Fireflies. Um,
But how do you
and
explain to her that you know somebody who's obviously very suicidal that hey they were gonna kill you, you know, to make this cure? Like
hmm that wasn't even guaranteed, by the way.
yeah, that wasn't even guaranteed. Like how do you explain that to her? Like look, man, that is a father who was looking out for his daughter. And as much as I would like to say like, oh, like you should have made the choice that what's it called, where he would saved all of humanity. And you can call Joe selfish all you want, but I'm guaranteed that everybody who's saying that is not a father, and is not is
Yeah,
and doesn't
yeah,
know.
that's
Yeah,
true. I
yeah,
If I was in Joel's shoes, I would have done the exact same
I would have
thing.
done the exact same thing.
I still believe it is a selfish move, but who wouldn't do that?
Yeah,
It's just like you're looking after your loved ones, and in this case, Ellie is a loved one. Joel considers Ellie his daughter at this point. So like you're lying through your teeth if you say that you would you
yeah,
know put her life at risk for a cure that isn't even guaranteed to work. You
yep,
know, you're just lying. You're lying to yourself.
yep,
So I believe it was selfish, but again,
yeah.
who wouldn't be selfish in that moment? I would have done the exact same thing.
I would have done
I would have,
the exact same thing, bro. I would have
yeah.
done
So,
the exact same thing. I would have not put my child through that. I would have everything that Joel did in that moment. I would have done, and I don't
yeah,
even have a child
yeah, same, same.
that I know of.
So, stop, bro, stop. You gonna get yourself in trouble, bro. Saying stuff like that, bro. Um, but I 100% agree. Um, so, well, we'll see. Season 2 and 3 have both been confirmed already by Neil Druckmann.
Yep.
So,
And they're
and
going to be more than one season, right? Yeah, like the story
yeah,
for part two is going to be more than one season.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
good.
season 2 is going to. I'm assuming it's probably going to cover the first half of part 2, and then season 3 is going to cover the second half. So,
Okay.
yeah, Louise, get on your shit because I need to talk to Raul about this game.
Yeah, I
And
kind of
how
feel
he feels.
sad that I'm not going to even be playing. I'm going to be watching another motherfucker play it.
Yeah.
But
If I had it, because I promise you, if I had it, I'd probably have a playthrough. I'd probably have like a 10 hour, however long the game is. I'd
long
probably
ass
just have
fucking
that.
stream, bro.
Yeah. So but
I get you, bro. But I mean, I gotta say, y'all. I mean, at first I was so apprehensive when they said that they wanted to do a Last of Us adaptation for TV, Once I heard that it was HBO that was going to be bringing it to the big screen here on our TV screens, I was starting to get a little less apprehensive, but I still, and rightfully so. We've seen what video game properties have been bastardized, how they've been bastardized before, and just how you know uncareful they are with adapting that. And I gotta say, even on the episodes where I felt weren't as good as the best episodes during this season, it was better than any way I could imagine adapting this show. Like, I truly believe that this show was created by people who love this game, who have an appreciation for this game, and just wanted to create something that obviously resembled what they played, but also showed it in a different light and in a way that said like, hey, we can make changes to this story, but I'm sorry, we can make changes to the execution of this story, but it's still going to get the theme across that needs to be
Mm-hmm.
discussed.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I love this show, man. I really did love this show a lot. It's great. It's what I wanted from an adaptation of my favorite video game of all time.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're gonna go ahead. Since this is the finale, we're gonna go ahead and give our scores for The Last of Us season one. Raul, what would you rate The Last of Us season one, 1 through 10?
I'm going to rate The Last of Us season 1 a 2 point. Nah, I'm playing around, dog. Oh my god. I'm going to rate The Last of Us season 1 a 9.5 out of 10. Near perfect.
Mm.
Near fucking perfect. There were just episodes where I felt they weren't matching up to the other ones, and I felt that pacing was just a little off and stuff, but this just is greatness, man. I mean, the bar has now been set so high that I have no idea how Amazon's God of War series is even going to compete with this. Like, y'all be ready.
Yeah.
Y'all better be ready to put all the money you can put into that and get the best team of writers and directors you can get, because the
Listen,
bar has been set.
bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. Think of I think Amazon can do it though, because think about what
You
they've
really
put
think
out.
so?
Invincible, The Boys, uh I just those two. Really.
I mean, if anybody can do it, it's going to be Amazon for
Oh,
sure.
of course. Yeah, for sure. Um I really think they can do it. I really do think they can do it. For sure. Will it be as good as The Last of Us? Who's to tell? It just depends on where they go with their story. How who, especially who they cast as Kratos. I feel like that was gonna matter a ton.
Oh yeah.
Um, so it's really just gonna depend on design choices and things of that nature. So, but with that being said, I'm right along with Raul. I'm gonna give The Last of Us season one a 9.5 out of 10. Near perfect. The reason why it doesn't get a 10 out of 10 for me is because of that continuity error.
Hey man, some people leave
uh,
Starbucks cups on the floor. Some of them leave a water bottle. The Last of Us decided they want to have a couple crew members show up in the shot. Hey, leave them alone, man. It happens.
yeah, yeah. But nah, that's not. I mean, that's like a tiny reason. That's not like the rule, but like
Yeah,
again, it was some. I feel like some episodes definitely could have been paced better.
yeah.
I definitely feel like I mean, they already confirmed uh which is kind of what I was hoping for season one, because I feel like even though the narrative is based around love, which is that's what the Last of Us is about, is love. I definitely feel like it could have included a lot more to do with the infected. Um,
Yeah, just a little
but
more.
again, that's just kind of like I feel
A
like
nit
that's just
a nitpick.
doing a little bit of nitpicking.
Yeah, yeah, I
Um,
get you. Yeah.
but yeah, that's a
Westeros going through a horrible world ending apocalypse. Chill a little with Starbucks. Oh my god. All right, man.
God,
You
man.
know what's crazy is that we don't get rid of Stacy. Like he's not just here for this review. He's here for every single review that we do on
He's
this
here
channel.
for
So,
every
like
single
these shits
thing.
are gonna keep happening. Stacy, do you have these fucking written down? Do you have a book like Ellie does? Like I don't fucking get it, man.
I was just gonna say that he definitely does have a book of jokes just written down, dude. Either that or this man is just insanely good at improv, bro. Like, I
I
mean, you
blame him
did
being a
say he
radio
was
host.
a radio host, right?
Yeah, yeah, he was radio host.
Okay, yeah. So that makes entirely too much sense to why this man is so quippy.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, it was a great ride. Um, it was a fantastic ride. Neil Druckmann, you guys, Craig
Take a
Mazin, you
bow.
guys did your thing. Um, and all the directors for every single episode. Uh,
Yep.
Pedro Pascal, Bella Ramsey, uh, Ashley Johnson, all of you actors and actresses that worked on this series, you guys did a fantastic job, and I'm really proud of y'all for finally making I'm sorry, not you guys specifically, but someone finally making a good video game adaptation
100%. Finally, it was.
that is universally agreed upon as
Yeah.
good. So,
Yep.
um, I was in radio for 2 years, nearly 20 years ago. My quips come from likely watching too much MST3K.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, I've never heard of it. That I mean, that's probably the age showing. Hey, Stacy, we love you anyway. Uh,
Bro, stop. No. Because Brad also likes Mystery Science
oh
Theater.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
definitely the age showing. That's crazy. But yeah, guys. And from this point forward, in 3, 2, 1, the spoilers for HBO's The Last of Us will decommence, and that's gonna be it for us today, guys. We appreciate all of you who uh came on the train for the ride for every single review that we did for this show.
I'm coming on the
It was a
train.
fantastic show. Uh, okay, Raul. We appreciate y'all for coming on the train. But now it's time to make your exit. And yeah, it was a great ride. On to season 2 for The Last of Us.
Yep.
Whenever that may release.
Max
More than
Payne review
likely,
coming next week.
you say Max Payne?
Yeah. Like
I'm going
Walmart.
to throw up. I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw
I
up.
I was supposed to get Brad that for Christmas as a gag gift one time, and I just forgot to do it.
The movie?
Yeah, because he hates that movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. I do. He cannot stand that movie, and it's so hilarious. I definitely need to play Max Payne for sure. But yeah, guys, I want to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate you, Stacy, for coming in chat, saying what's up. Appreciate Raul for coming back for the finale. Appreciate Louise for not being here. Hey,
For the finale.
Raul, oh, let me stop. Um, but with that being said, Raul, send him out.
Y'all, it's been fun. I hope everybody has had a great time with us. I loved doing these reviews with Keon and Luis for 8 episodes, and I can't wait to be back for season 2 when we kick that off. When it will happen, I don't know, but all I know is that it's going to happen. So, unless the world magically ends in the next couple of years, we will be back here to talk about The Last of Us season 2. In the meantime, Make sure you keep up to date with us on all things social media. The Nerdcore underscore the Nerdcore. That's Twitter and Instagram. The Nerdcore.com website. Patreon at the Nerdcore. Patreon.com/Nerdcore. Discord is in the link. Discord link is in the description below. Fuck me. And yeah, googly eye.